Yes, dearest young friends, welcome you all. My salutations to the wonderful, serious, sincere learners, practitioners, and people who are maturing in you. And not easy, it is tough regularly, daily, to expose mind and intellect to this sublime Gita Jnanam, especially at your age of youth, where by nature you are very dynamic and extroverted, and by need also you are extroverted because you have to study, you have to excel, you have to take up your careers, you have to grow in that, you also have to establish in life. And yet, if you are being regular, if you are coming sincerely and really appreciation worthy, and hence my gratitudes to you, my salutations to you, my appreciations to you, as well as I wish and pray that you continue. Now, what one thing I have to add from my side after speaking from your side is what you have heard from last so many days. What is being spoken through Gita? Is this anything which is not required? Is not everything we have studied right from beginning till now. Today is 186th class. Every class, what Gitaji and Krishna is teaching is nothing to mold, nothing but to mold our own inner personality so beautifully well, so that any of the outer goals you conceive, you can achieve them. And though the Gita is meant for the inner spiritual evolution, but that's not immediate for Arjuna. Arjuna is the audience, don't forget him. So it is addressed to Arjuna. Arjuna never just having heard Gita left everything and sat for meditation. No, no. He has done his immediate work of fighting the war, waging the war. He finished all the enemies, he became successful. Later on, also, he lived a good period of time uh, in this world only, conducting himself beautifully. Thereafter, toward the end only, all the knowledge given by Krishna for the tattva or for the moksha, he used it. Same way, whoever have said it is wrong, they are not right. That Gita is only for the people who are very old, who have given up everything of the world, who seek only spirituality. Although the ultimate goal of Gita is that, but the tips given in the Gita, the knowledge given in the Gita, empowerment given in the Gita, guidance given in the Gita is for each and every one of us, for molding our inner personality for the better behavior outside. That behavior, whether it is a domestic, whether it is a professional, whether it's a friend circle, with your relatives, wherever you are there, your sukha dukkha depends on your performance. Your performance depends on your own inner makeup. That inner makeup is what? Given beauty by this Gita Jnana. For that matter, every of our Shastra, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, Gita, Bhagavad, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, सबका एकमात्र उद्देश्य है to mature us in our inner correct, complete, authentic knowledge, so that we take right initiatives as well as we respond properly for the world. Thus, our life becomes a saga of great contributions, great achievements, great successes, and great happinesses. There's no doubt about it. There's no second thought about it. Our Rishi Munis don't do anything which is harmful to us. And even a little bit, whatever they have done, it is only for the welfare, well being of we, the individual, to the total internal and external. You need to have some patience, perseverance, unbiasedness to listen for some time. Then, only having understood the topic, you yourself will come to the conclusion it's not harmful, rather, it's only for our own use and benefit. So I wish you all the best. I welcome you all. Today is a beautiful day, Sri Rama Navami. In the year's time, by the year next, this day, our Rama Mandir in Ayodhya will be ready. We'll all go there and meet. Perhaps together we can go. Excellent. Today's Ram Navami. So our common sense thought will be discussed about Rama only today. So like every day, today too, we'll have three things. One, Shloka learning from Hanuman Chalisa with little explanation. Then on common sense thought, we'll talk about Rama, Rama Leela, Rama Ima, Jada nahi, 5-10 minutes. But in Gita, we have very sublime shlokas. Two shlokas we'll talk today of Gita. I'm not worried, concerned to deeply convey this thought to you. This being very sublime and spiritual, as an academic and formality, I am concluding. Which are the shlokas more required for your own success as a youth in the outer world, Indian mind? Those shlokas I will talk little elaborate. Okay? So let us start the day. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Dearest friends, these are our everyday shlokas learning. Nowadays we are learning our Hanuman Chalisa, chanting as well as some meaning we are seeing to the extent we learn from Hanumanji's achievements, all the secrets for our own successes. So yesterday we have done up to 17th mantra. In the 16 and 17 Chaupais, what we saw, both Sugrivaji as well as Vibhishanaji have followed the great advice of Hanumanji of becoming friends and surrendering to Rama. So Sri Rama eliminated the enemies of both of them, and Sri Rama made both of them kings. And both of them, having developed their bhakti toward the end, both of them got the Jnanam and Mukti also. So this is how Hanumanji, not only himself devotee of the Lord, but he makes others also meet the Lord and be blessed by the Lord. And what the Visheshta yesterday we saw here? Uh, Sugriva is a Vanara and Vibhishan is a Rakshasa. Sri Rama is Bhagwan and Manushya. भगवान ऐसे नहीं देखते कि जात पात क्या है. Anybody who surrenders to me, devotes to me, he will be taken care. His enemies will be removed, his problems will be removed, his obstructions are removed, he is given the inner and outer successes, prosperities, and happinesses. Clear? Now, the next two chaupai today we will see. दो करे क्या एक करे, दोनों कर लेते, 5 मिनट लगेगा, लगन दो. तो बिफोर दैट लेट अस स्टार्ट व्हाट वी सीन यस्टरडे. ओम अथ श्री गोस्वामी तुलसीदास विरचित श्री हनुमान चालीसा सिद्ध ग्रंथम दोहा. ओम श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी भरनऊ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक कपलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार. चौबाई. जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपी सतिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धाम अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन भरण विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जान. After this we saw yesterday. Today two chaupais we will do. What are they? कि युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्योता ही मधुर फल जानु. Then प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुखमाहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही. So these are two beautiful chaupais number 17 and 18. The little meaning I'll tell you, whatever is acceptable or catchable by you, understandable by you, not at all difficult. So, Juga Sahasra Jojana Para Bhanu Lilyota hi Madhura Phala Janu. So, in the childhood, when Hanumanji was very small, maybe a year or so, so his mother Anjana Devi was busy in cooking. He came out from that whatever the hutment or wherever he was staying. Then he saw the rising sun early in the morning. सूर्योदय का सूर्य उदय वाला. ही वॉज लुकिंग सो रेडिश लाइक ए फ्रूट. और बच्चों को रंग देखकर उनको अच्छा लगता है और एनीथिंग उनको अच्छा लगता है वो मुंह में लगा लेते. You know, the tongue is the first thing which starts becoming active. Tongue is the only thing which remains till the last moment. The old man of 99 years, You ask him what do you want, वो खाने का ही पूछेगा और कुछ नहीं पूछेगा. So he looked at that, it looked like a fruit for him. Then already he being the Vayu Amsha Sambhuta and Shiva Amsha Sambhuta, he has got the Shakti. He started flying in the Akasha only. Read Hanuman's Charitra, please. That is there in some Puranas. There's a book Hanuman Anka in Geetha Press. Purchase करके उसको पढ़ो, बहुत आपको information मिलेगा. I can't share all of that now. But in short, Juga Sahasra Jojana Parabhanu. So Sahasra Yojana Yuga Parabhanu. The Surya Bhagavan is in thousands of yojanas distance. Yojana is some distance of 4 into 12 and some kilometers. तो इतना दूर वाला सूर्य भगवान को लील्यो wanted to take ताही उसको मधुर फल जानू, looking at skala, thinking that it's a great fruit. And he was almost nearing only to that. Then immediately भगवान सूर्य ने देखा, उन्होंने इंद्र को कहा भैया ये आ रहा है बेटा, ज्यादा पास में है तो जल डालेगा, जल जाएगा, कुछ करो. Then immediately इंद्र भगवान comes and gives a blow with a वज्रायुध. देन उतने ऊपर से हनुमान जी नीचे गिरते पत्थर पे. देन उनका चेहरा जो है थोड़ा चोट लगता है. उनका हनु मीन जॉज. द जॉज गेट लिटिल शेप्ड आउट ऑफ शेप. नथिंग हैपेंस मोर देन दैट. फॉर सम टाइम ही बिकम मूर्छित, अनकॉन्शियस. दैट इज व्हाई इज कॉल्ड हनुमान. जिनके हनु का थोड़ा चोट लगा इसलिए हनुमान उनका नाम हो गया. Then when he saw Behosh, Vayu Bhagavan comes and he becomes so angry. Then he stops the winds. The whole world gets trembled for a long time. Then they all inquire what happened. Why Vayu नहीं घूम रहा है, क्या हुआ? सबका प्राण भी रुक रहा था. Then when they looked, the ब्रह्मादि देवतास, they understood is वायु ने अपने वायु को प्रसन्न नहीं किया. He has held the वायु. Every one of them came and begged वायु भगवान, हवा बचाओ बचाओ बचाओ, छोड़ो हवा करके. Why said you have harmed my son? Every one of you give all the vara. Then only I'll release Vayu. Then all these devatas give beautiful boons to Hanumanji. Then Vayu Bhagavan कहते ठीक है छोड़ दिया. Then all the worlds take the सांस. Then they start become active, dynamic. Now Hanumanji with so many varas, very powerful, not very bad or natty, but बच्चे तो बच्चे ही होते हैं, बच्चे नहीं तो नटखट बड़े थोड़ी करते हैं. So he used to somehow trouble the Rishi Muni in the childhood. तो ध्यान दे सर, अरे इसको अलाउ करो तो राक्षस बनेगा. बट इसका अवतार हुआ ही राम कार्य के लिए. देखो टिल द राम अवतार कम्स, लेट हनुमान जी फॉरगेट ऑल हिज पावर्स. दैट इज हाउ द ऋषि मुनि कर्स. दैट इज व्हाई हनुमान जी दो भी वाली सुग्रीवा, ही इज कैपेबल ऑफ किलिंग वाली और एनीवन ऑफ देम, बट ही डजंट डू बिकॉज़ ही डजंट नो हिज पावर्स. That is why in the Sundarakand mein, when all of them go toward the southern side, who have to cross the ocean at that question time, everybody says we can't, we can't. Then our Jamavanji reminds Hanuman, अरे राम काज लगी तवा अवतारा. ये सुनते ही कनक भूधरा कार शरीरा समर भयंकर अतिवर धीरा. In Tulsi Ramayana you can see all that, both in Valmiki also. So then Hanumanji remembers कि I am born for Rama Karya. Then Rama Kaju Kine Vinu Moika Vishrama. Till now Hanumanji is going on doing Rama Seva without rest. Now I told you in short some stories here and there. All of them are related to this. What it is? Ki Juga Sahasra Jojana Parabhanu Lilyo Tahi Madhura Phala Janu means what? Even in the childhood only Hanumanji is so powerful that he want to consume even the sun, taking him as a fruit. So how powerful he must be. So that was the Bachpana Bala. So that is the power of Hanumanji, Bala Hanuman. There are very many Bala Veera Pratap, Hanuman, Maruti Stotra. They are all there. They talk about Bhagwan Hanumanji's Bala Shaktis. Not only this, many other Leelas they are there. So to that Hanumanji, our salutations, who even the childhood only has shown such a great powers of even reaching up to Surya Mandala. And when he was hit by Indra with his thunderbolt, he did not die only for some time. थोड़ा मूर्छित उतना भी नहीं हुआ तो फिर वो इंद्र का वज्रायुध का कोई ताकत नहीं रहेगा ना. But then later on, blessed by all the devatas, Hanumanji is most powerful now. So this is the childhood. Same Hanumanji when you grew, when he was with Sugriva, when Rama came, when Rama कार्य करना था, then Sri Ram ji ने भेजा चारों लोग तरफ. Sugriva ji sends in fact. Now southern side Angada is the leader. Hanuman ji will be there with lakhs of honoras. Now Sri Ram ji's Divya Drushti, Hanuman alone can do this work of finding Sita ji. Therefore, whatever one angutha he has got, that ring, then he gave it to Hanumanji. That is the next chaupai. Means what? The one who was like a child in the childhood took Surya as a fruit, as a eater, Bhogi. But same child, when he grew, he became a bhakta of Rama. He spent his life only for the service of Rama. Means whatever your age is, if you are only consumer Bhogi in the world, you are a childish fellow, you are immature only. On the other hand, whatever your age, you may be 8 years, 10 years, 12, if you have discovered the purpose in life, goal in life, and that too for the sake of society and service, even more than that, if it is a service to divine, you are already matured person. And you will be selected by the Lord for his great work. That is what is the next चौपाई. इसने मैंने ये कहानी भी बताया. तो जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु ली लो ताहि मधुर फल जानू. मधुर फल मानकर उसको खाने निकले. तो नेक्स्ट वन, प्रभु मुद्रिका मेली मुखमाही जलदि लांगी गए अचरज नाही. Same Hanuman ji when he grew, Prabhu Mudrika, Meli Mudrika, that golden, that ring of the Lord, Mukhamahi, he has kept it in the mouth. And Jaladi Langi Gaye, he just crossed that 100 yojana big ocean, and there is no Ashcharya. Ashcharya were home to Hanumanji. Others got Ashcharya, how could you fly and come and search Sita and find her, talk to her, then kill Rakshas, burn Lanka and come back and go with Vandas to Rama, report to him along with Rama, Sugriva coming back, again making the bridge, again coming to Lanka and finishing so many Rakshas. अरे इतना सारा उन्होंने किया, उनको कुछ भी आश्चर्य नहीं. नो दिस इज वेरी रहस्यमय श्लोक. 3-4 बातें बताता हूँ, आपके उम्र का उतना काफी है, बाकी जब बड़े होते रहेंगे हनुमान जी की तरह, यू योरसेल्फ विल नो इट. फर्स्ट इज वर्ड प्रभु मुद्रिका मेली मुखमाही जलदि लांगी गए अचरज नाही. Simple thing is what? Keeping the anguta given with the ram in the mouth, he just crossed the ocean. This is a literal meaning. Now, from that literal meaning, lot of the lessons of secret, etc., we have to learn. First and foremost, क्या है? Already we saw कि Sri Rama trusted Hanuman ji. Therefore, he gave the anguta to him. Why? For the reasons of two. Hanuman ji is all powerful, at the same time all humble. Along with the third thing is there for Hanuman ji, that he has none of his selfishness. So जो पावरफुल होते हैं, हम्बल होते हैं, सेल्फलेस होते हैं, उन्हीं को भगवान अपने कार्य के लिए उपयोग करते हैं. And there is no greater achievement than serving the Lord or doing the work of the Lord. There are only three things: serve the Lord, serve the world, serve the self. The fellow who serves the self is a parama bhayankara, he is a samsari only. And the one who serves the world, it is a little better person. But the one who serves the divine, he is a spiritual seeker. So Hanumanji, he is able to serve the Lord because the Lord has chosen him. Lord has chosen him because of three reasons. One, he has no selfishness. Second, he is very humble. Third, he has got all the powers. So all the powers are there, therefore he can be arrogant. All powers are there, therefore he can be selfish. In spite of all powers, neither arrogant nor selfish. Naturally, what will you do with that power, sir? The Lord will find that person as counter. Through him, Lord accomplishes his work. And when Bhagavan chooses somebody to work through that person, all the works of worldly blessings, all the works of great achievements only happen. Like every of the scientists. Scientists' subtleties are great, and they don't discover anything for their own selfishness. Seeing that selflessness, humbleness, hardworking nature, and ability, the Lord only reveals through them the scientific truths, the laws of the nature, which in turn bless the entire humanity for comforts and happinesses. Don't you see that? Every day scientists are investigating and inventing newer and newer things for our own comforts, etc. तो हियर हनुमान जी के यहाँ से हमको ये सीखना है, लर्न ऑल द टैलेंट्स बट नॉट एरोगेंस, लर्न ऑल टैलेंट्स बट यूज देम फॉर द टोटलिटी. Then you will become you don't use them for selfishness. Then you will become an instrument in the hands of Lord for serving the world, for relieving the world from its own pains. And there's no greater happiness in life than removing others' miseries and giving them happiness. And there is no worse life than giving misery to others and taking their happiness as ours. They are all Rakshasas. They are not Hanumanji. So this is one thing. Second thing is what? Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukhamahi. And why did he put that Mudrika in the mouth? मुख में रखा है उन्होंने, लिखा दिया है, वो तो एक्चुअली तो झूठा होता है वो. How did you put it in the mouth? Because anywhere he can tie it. धागा लगा के कमर में इधर उधर लगा सकते हैं. बट देन टू थिंग्स आर देयर. वन इज व्हाट कि इफ यू पुट एनीवेयर, अगर वो फिसल गया तो नहीं पता चलता. सेकंड, किसी से लड़ने का मौका आया तो लड़ते रहेंगे तो भी फिसल जाएगा. थर्ड पॉइंट इज व्हाट, एनीथिंग व्हेन इज एनीवेयर इन द बॉडी, awareness of that is less. But anything if it is in your mouth, you are fully aware of that. And Hanumanji never wants to forget the work for which he is sent. That is Rama Karya, that is Sitaji. Then how will he be reminded of that work continuously? Only when he puts a Rama given Anguta in the mouth. हमेशा मुख में रहेगा तो फिर पता चलेगा, यार ये राम जी ने दिया, उन्होंने मेरे ऊपर भरोसा करके किया. दैट एवरी एनी कास्ट एंड एफर्ट आई विल गो एंड फाइंड सीता जी. नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड द subtlety, what is the meaning and why he has put it in the mouth. This is the second meaning. Third meaning is what? Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukamahi means what? Not only Mudrika, but on the Mudrika, Nama is written of Lord Sri Rama. Today is Sri Rama Navami. So Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukamahi means not only kept that Mudrika in the mouth, but he was always uttering Rama, 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 Rama. And that Rama Nama is the one which gave him all energy, all enthusiasm, all inspiration, all empowerment, all concentration, all intelligence, all right time taking right decision. Every one of them were revealed to him because Rama was in this mouth and mind through this Rama Nama. So today's Rama Nama Navami, go on chanting Rama Nama, you can see the Rama Krupa in terms of all empowerments. That will take it as our next topic for few minutes. So Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukamahi. Therefore, when the Lord gives the Shakti, Jaladilangi Gaye, he will just cross the ocean. Acharajanahi, there will be no option. There is no surprise at all in it. Now, same meaning for spiritual seekers is what? Here, for spiritual seeker, the Jaladi is the ocean of ignorance, the ocean of delusion, ocean of illusion, ocean of confusion, ocean of taking ignorance as wisdom, ocean of not ready to learn wisdom from earlier elders. So, having enormous amount of arrogance. इन सबको मिलाकर संस्कृत में संसार कहते हैं. So that is like a sagara. So we all talk about the ocean of samsara and all. So jaladhilangi gaye, the bigger than the biggest inner and outer problems, one can cross when the Lord blesses. The blessing of Lord will come when you are going on chanting His name. So भगवान का नाम लेते हुए संसार सागर को पार करना. This is what we talk to the spiritual people when we discuss on these topics. And for you all, the other things which will touch your heart, we taught. All said and done, the main thing from Hanuman you have to learn is what? Be powerful and talented. Don't use them for selfishness and be humble. Then become an instrument in the hands of Lord in serving the world. Find your fulfillment in that. You'll be respected, revered, loved, befriended, trusted by everybody around. The other way around, selfish, aggrandizing, hoarding, acquiring, indulging, embracing, enjoying only for yourself. You'll be looked down upon by everyone. Nobody will befriend you. Nobody will invite you. These are the very sublime things every one of us have to start learning as early as possible. Okay. So we have spoken about Hanumanji, this mantras. Now today we'll do it 11 times. Your target is add 97, make it 108. Later on 1080. Your goal. I don't know whether you are doing it or not. मैं तो आपको हर दिन बताए जा रहा हूँ. Let us do that. जुग सहस ओम श्री हनुमत कृपया परब्रह्म राम अनुभव दर्शनानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन वैदिकं श्रुते मनुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्तिकर्थम अस्माकं साधकानां भक्तानां पाठकानां उपासकानां सेवकानां श्रद्धालूनां विद्यार्थिनामपि समस्त ज्ञान भक्ति शक्त्यादि प्राप्ति द्वारा बाह्य जगति विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम अंतर्जगति शांति प्राप्त्यर्थम आत्मज्ञान आदि मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम तथा श्री रामचंद्रस्य श्री आंजनेय स्वामिनः परिकर रूपेण विश्व सेवा लोक सेवा सामर्थ्य प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री गोस्वामी तुलसीदास विरचित श्री हनुमान चालीसा उद्ग्रंथ अंतर्गत चौपाई मंत्राणां पारायणं वयं सर्वे एकादशवारं करिष्ये. ओम ओम जुग सहस्रजो जन पर भानु लील्योता हि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांगी गए अचरज नाहि. जुग सहस्रजो जन पर भानु लील्योता हि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांगी गए अचरज नाहि. जुग सहस्रजो जन पर भानु लील्योता हि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांगी गए अचरज नाहि. जुग सहस्रजो जन पर भानु लील्योता हि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Continue tomorrow we'll do. Now today being Sri Rama Navami, in our common sense thought, we'll just remember Sri Rama Bhagwan only. So what is Sri Rama Bhagwan? Please remember, never ever listen to the words of the non-believers, Nastikas, who say where is God, who is God, what is God, who is not at all there, call him in front of me, then only I believe, etc. To such fellows you tell your grandfather, great grandfather, not at all there, because they are not seen. Never ever believe to those Nastikas. Just be a Sanatana Dharmi, pure Hindu, wherein we accept or we know Paramatma is there beyond the world also. We know that Paramatma alone comes as Srushti Sthiti Laikara Ishvara, and same Lord only at the Sthiti Kala comes as an avatara only to take care of the subjects. We know the three reasons for which the Lord comes as Dushta Shikshana, Shishta Rakshana, Dharma Samarakshana. Or the other way around, Paritranaya Sadhunam, Vinayashaya cha Dushkrutam, Dharma Samstapana Arthaya. So at the time the Ravana and all his followers were troubling the entire good people, Rishimuni and all. So the Bhumata and all the avatars go and ask Vishnu Bhagwan, please protect us. Then he says, yeah, it's due, I have to come. I will come as the son to the Dasharatha and that Kausalya. So today is the day where to Kausalya and Dasharatha, Bhagwan Sri Rama has come as the son. Clear? In other religions, all they don't have an avatar and all. They are jealous of us. That is why all our Shiva Mandir, Rama Mandir, Krishna Mandir, they break. All our 25,000 temples in one Andhra Pradesh only, they have broken. दुष्ट लोग अब वही लोग बनाते रहते हैं. Every temple constructing में 70-80% you will see those people only. The Shahjahans, the Aurangzebs, the Akbars, because उन्होंने तोड़वाया ना, अभी उनको ही बनाना पड़ता है. Anyway, my topic is not that. My point is what? कि भगवान श्री राम in the Treta Yuga took avatara to finish all Rakshasas, including Ravana Adi. Who are these Rakshasas? Who are troubling the entire world for their own selfishness in as many ways as possible. Absolutely arrogant and selfish and demonical. So Bhagavan Rama. And because of Ravanaswara, that he can be killed only by human and Vanaras, so Rama Paramatma has to come in the Manushya avatar. Okay. And then as I told you, the Tulasi Ramayana, the Adhyatma Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. Any one of these three, as you grow, start taking for your study. Nowadays, so we are doing Adhyatma Ramayana. We have done Tulsi Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, 24,000 श्लोक. तुलसी का हमने पाठ किया, सत्संग पूरा नहीं हुआ, it will also be happening. So take up the study of those books. Then you study first of all entire story aspect of Ram. So Ramayana is an itihasa. It has happened. Itihasa. It has happened. It's not mythology. It's not a myth. Stupid fellows who say our scriptures are mythologies, kick them everywhere. It's not a myth. It's a reality. All our Purana, Itihasa, all of them have really happened. If not in this Yuga or the other Yuga. By the way, now Sri Rama in that Treta Yuga came as Manushya to protect the good things by eliminating Ravana Adi. So study the entire aspect of Ramayana, hundreds and thousands of beautiful things we will learn. Okay, today only one thing I'll talk to you, not many. What is that? Among all the avatars who have come for Dharma Samsthapana only. Specially, Rama has taken the Rama Avatara more only to show by practice how to live Dharma as a human being. तो राम इज एन अवतार एज ए ह्यूमन. भगवान है राम, मनुष्य के रूप में आए, एंड एज ए मनुष्य हाउ वी हैव टू फुलफिल ऑल अवर धर्म और ड्यूटीज श्री राम जी हैज depicted and demonstrated. While fulfilling all those dharmas, he was ready to go through any of the difficulties, any of the separations, any of the miseries, any of the dukkha. So that is what Rama is famous for. And that is why after Rama avatar, other Krishna avatar came. Yet when it comes to Maryada, Dharma इत्यादि, Maryada Purushottam, Ram Kayam Ganana लेते हैं to such an extent that the enemy side, that Marichadi also praise Rama as Ramaha Vigravan Dharmaha. क्लियर. तो राम से हम आज क्या सीखेंगे? राम नवमी के दिन डिस्कवरिंग आवर ड्यूटीज एंड स्टिकिंग टू आवर ड्यूटी. ड्यूटी मीन धर्म. क्लियर. आई विल टॉक टू थिंग्स टू यू. थोड़ा एक लाइटर होगा तो दूसरा सटल होगा. वन इज श्री राम. तो ही हैज फुलफिल्ड हिज पुत्र धर्म. फॉर द सेक ऑफ फादर ही हैज गॉन टू द फॉरेस्ट. He has done the Bhratru Dharma, took care of all these three younger brothers. He has fulfilled the Pati Dharma by protecting Sita Mata from Ravana. He has done the Mitra Dharma by helping Sugriva by eliminating Diwali, by helping Vibhishana by eliminating Ravana. He has even fulfilled the Shatru Dharma. Whoever the Rakshasas were there, he finished with. He also did that, the Mitra Dharma with Guha and Kevata and all of that. So anywhere you see Sri Ramji was doing his duties. He never has a compromise with his duties. As a human, the minimum basic things which proves us to be a human is duty. From the duty only, slowly we go to the devotion. From the devotion only we go to the wisdom. So www.com, so work, worship, wisdom. Unless we do the work of our duty, we don't become devotee of the Lord. Unless Lord's devotee, He'll not bless us to give the wisdom. Without the knowledge, nobody gets liberated from limitations or miseries. So all said and done, throughout Sri Rama Katha, we see Rama fulfilling Dharma. Not only that, he is filled with all the divine values. The first 20 shlokas of Valmiki Ramayana talks about around 80 great values of Bhagavan Rama. Definitely I'll talk to you this once our Gita is over. What are the values Rama used to practice? तपस्वाध्यायन कौन वस्विन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञः कृतज्ञः सत्यवाक्यः दृढव्रतः चारित्र्येण च गोयुक्तः विद्वान् कस्समर्थः कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को चित्तक्रोधः द्युतिमान् कानसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे. I spoke on this in Hindi in some North India some 10-12 years back. If I find that audio, I'll upload it, or we may see the meaning of that, taking some 7-8 days. Anyway, now maybe after Hanuman Chalisa, I'll talk about that along with our Gita. So आपको दो चीजें, तीन चीजें मिल रहा है. कॉमन सेंस भी मिल रहा है, हनुमान चालीसा भी मिल रहा है, भगवत गीता भी मिल रहा है, बाद में आपको रामायण भी. So anyway, Sri Rama is dharma ka vigraha. Sri Rama followed all the dharmas. Then Sri Rama is a person of full values. Then the third thing we learn from Sri Rama is, along with it, one of his values is what? Is prema and karuna for everyone. You know that? Bhagavan Rama, Karunamaya, Premamaya. Many places it is proved. Somebody asks him, आपने तो जल्दबाजी में विभीषण को कह दिया कि आई एम मेकिंग यू राजा ऑफ द लंका. युद्ध नहीं हुआ उससे पहले ही. Somebody asks him, I don't know, Sugriva, if Ravana comes and surrenders to you, what do? He says, I'll give him Ayodhya. Karuna se. So he is Karunamaya also, Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan. That is why in Telugu, one great Dasarathi ji Bhakta has written Shatakam. It's called Dasarathi Shatakam. In all those 100 shlokas, last line is Bhadragiri Dasarathi Karuna Payonidhi. Bhadragiri Dasarathi Karuna Payonidhi. Payonidhi is ocean. Karuna means compassionate. Ocean of compassion is Bhagavan Sri Rama. So he has lived the life of Dharma. He has lived the life of values. He has lived the life of Karuna. करुणा प्रेम ये सब उसको आप ऐड कर लो. Along with these three, the fourth one is that he lived the life of power, courage and valor. Is it not? What a power, what a courage. How many hundreds, like, in that forest when they were there, then that Shurpanaka story, then she goes and brings that Maricha Subhavanal, Karadushna Tishra, 14,000 राक्षस भगवान अकेले में 2-3 घंटों में फिनिश करते उनको. And in the Lanka, Ravana के साथ इतना सैन्य राक्षसों का, such a huge that Kumbhakarna Ravana, Bhagavan finished all of them. So we should be intelligent also. We should have power and valor to kill the enemies also. We should follow the values in our life. We should follow the dharma. At the same time, we should have the prema as well as karuna. All put together is Rama. If these values we imbibe in us, in our heart the Rama is taken birth. That is called Ram Janma or Ram Navami. Not that we do some puja outside and make a lot of eatables, knowing that Rama will not eat and we enjoy them. That's a very grossest, silliest way of worshipping Ram Navami. That day when we decide to live life of Dharma like Rama, that day is Rama Janma happened in our heart. So today I wish you all have the Rama Navami celebrated outside as well as inside, and go on taking Lord Rama's name, do some Rama chantings, उपासना पूजा करो, और कोई राम कथा भी पढ़ना शुरू करो आज से, and pray to the Rama to give all these divine qualities like he has got, so that we become an asset to the world, we become successful ourselves, and in time slowly we reach to Rama only, which is our ultimate goal. So in very short and an assorted manner, few thoughts I try to share with you. The whole life is yours. Ramayana Katha is there with you. Great Mahatmas are there who are speaking on Rama. उनको सुनते सुनते जानो राम महिमा, फिर सीखो राम जी से, फिर पाओ अनुग्रह राम जी का, उनका उपासना इत्यादि प्रार्थना इत्यादि करके. So may we all together that way pray to Rama that he blesses entire humanity, entire Jivarashi, especially all the Sanatana Dharmins. May the Ram Mandira come back and stay eternally beautiful. May all other Mandira also come back. May we all truly devoted to the Lord invoke His grace. May we all be a noble life. May we love each other, save each other, serve each other, protect each other as a true human beings, not with all the scientific prosperity out of ego and selfishness as we are killing each other. May all that non-positivity go away from the entire universe by the grace of Rama. ये तो मैं डेली प्रार्थना करता हूँ. सारे ऋषि मुनि भगवानों को यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि let every individual make the Lord as the goal, and in the vyavahara may love each other, accept each other, understand each other, serve each other. Therefore, together as a synergy, may all of them grow. मैं तो यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ बाबा, आप लोग भी इसका थोड़ा सीख लो. So today we'll do Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jai Jai Ram, this mantra for 16 times as our prayers to Ram, and in your heart remember Bhagavan Rama's Rupa, then just ask him to bless you with the best of all the knowledges, devotions and values, so that the life is fulfilled. I also do the same thing. Start Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 1/6 Shloka Stotra for all our sake, that we should be protected well, we should grow well, we should serve the world well. Keeping this in mind, Sri Rama Stotram I'll chant for you. Sirf 6 shlok hai. After that, for 10-15 minutes, we'll do our everyday's Gita study. Okay. Om Sri Rama Stotram. Om Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokaviramam Sri Ramam Bhoyo Bhoyo Namamyaham Artanam Artihantaram Bhitanam Bhitinashanam Dvishatam Kaladandam Tam Ramachandram Namamyaham Sannaddha Kavachi Khadgi चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन्ममाग्रतो नित्यं राम पातु स लक्ष्मणः नमः कोदण्डहस्ताय सन्धिकृतशराय च खण्डिताखिलदैत्याय रामायापन्निवारिणे रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। अग्रतः पृष्ठतश्चैव पार्श्वतश्च महाबलौ आकर्णपूर्णधन्वानौ रक्षेतां रामलक्ष्मणौ रक्षेतां रामलक्ष्मणौ रक्षेतां रामलक्ष्मणौ. Om Sri Ramaya Namaha. Yes, friends, we have done our two jobs of learning one shloka Hanuman Chalisa. So, to in common sense thought about Sri Rama. Now, continuing our Bhagavad Gita class. Yesterday, we have seen those two profound shlokas numbering 29 and 30. Today we will do 31 and 32. These four shlokas become one set and they are very sublime, very spiritual. In the advance only, I will tell you the meaning of it so that you become homely and at home and feel comfortable to listen. What it is, first thing is what? By doing all yoga sadhanas told, we have to become yogi. Which yogi, sir? Atma Samyama yogi. Means what, sir? Yoga Aruda yogi. Means what, sir? Mainly our faculty called as mind is fully in our control. This is not. First thing is become a yogi. Now, after becoming yogi by controlling our mind, there are two ways of using this controlled mind. One way is what? With this controlled mind, seek your own personal outer worldly goals and plan out and execute very efficiently because the mind is in control. Like when the vehicle is in your control, you can take it to your own destination very beautifully. Is it not? In the same way, the vehicle is the mind to reach to any destination of our goals. The persons who are not yogi, they are disturbed, distracted, despondent, dejected, frustrated, depressed in his mind with all weaknesses. Therefore, neither they conceive goal nor they can plan, even if they never they can reach. But now through yoga sadhana, we have become yoga rudha. Mind is in our control. With that vehicle steering, you can reach to any of the worldly goals. You can educational goal, professional goals, social goals, family goals in the friend circle. Kuch bhi kaho, if you are a yogi, you can achieve them. Okay. Now, second point is what? With the same yoga rudha sthiti, be attentive, going to the guru, learning from him the deeper scriptures, we can attend to the reality, the self, the Paramatma inside only us. This is called a spiritual mark. And in that way also, using that yoga arudha mana, we can go beyond all these seen names and forms and discover the substratum. Just like the scientist tries to discover the substratum of everything and he discovers up to the atom level. So to the spiritual scientist, instead of inquiring outside, he inquires inside and he discovers the substratum. And for him also, like any scientist or even me, the mind should be controlled. That controlled mind is called yoga sthiti. With that, when it is inquired, he will discover the truth. Now, the third point is very crucial, which is the essence of these two shlokas. What is it? The one who discovers that way, the substratum of the self. Like once you discover one water behind one wave, don't you discover the water behind every wave? Once you discover one gold behind one ornament, don't you discover the gold behind every ornament? Once you discover the one mud behind one pot, don't you understand that every pot is made of same mud? Same mud? In the same way, once we discover within ourselves the truth reality, what we discover is the same is there behind everyone. Then our drushti, if we shift to look from this one common denominator, then as we were looking from the gross standpoint and comparing with each other, competing with each other, then having variety of different perceptions of each other, how hell we have created in our life. Hell of likes, dislikes, arrogances and all. Now when I see the same one divinity is there behind everyone, the love is natural. The compassion is natural. The kindness is natural. The forgiveness is natural. The oneness is natural. This is called as fulfillment of life. This is what is said in two shlokas. And the summary of that is looks like it. You see yourself in all. You see everyone in you. This is one thing. Second thing, you see the Lord in everyone. Then you see everything in the Lord. By this type of lot of study of this thing, the Lord, the world, and me, they are not three. They are one only. In these three, I have to deal with myself with the devotion. I have to deal with the love with the service. I have to deal with the Lord with the devotion. Okay, discipline with myself, service to the world, devotion to the Lord. These should be our expressions outside. Inside, what is there in that Lord? Alone is there in the world. World means world of things and beings. And what is there in the world and Lord? Alone is there in me. So we three are one only, appearance in three forms. So this is what is the very sublime knowledge. मतलब क्या है? When the scientist has learned the basics of science and developed the skills of contemplation or inquiry, is it not revealed with the scientific truths? So too you and I, having equipped ourselves with a controlled mind through yoga, when you use that yoga mind on the state of meditation to discover the self, you will discover the self as it is the only thing on which the entire world is projected. There is only one God everywhere. That truth comes. After that, like all the saints and sages, why do they love everyone? They love good people, bad people, rich or poor people, black or white, Indian, non-Indian. How come? Because they're not seeing the outer rupa and nama. They're not seeing outer names and forms or riches or powers or position. They are seeing that one light behind everyone. Like all equipments are different, but electricity is one. Is it not? All vehicles are different, but petrol is one. All living beings are different, but the food is one. Food means the consumables. In the same way, we have to develop the drishti of oneness. As long as the vision is of manyness, you will only like something, dislike something, then you fight with each other. And you cannot forcefully discover oneness. Any forceful oneness discovered will break after some day. Like two countries come together for some definite benefits. One that benefit is over, another place they fight with each other, alag ho jata. Then he will get develop alliance with other fellow, and this fellow develops with other one. देखो हमारे इंडिया चाइना पाकिस्तान बर्मा yesterday the Burma wala was talking to us something, the other day Nepal wala, पहले सब अपने चले थे, अब चाइना से डर कर now they have become China. So these onenesses outside brought can never be stable, but already existing one principle behind all, when we discover it on the seat of meditation after bringing our mind to yoga sthiti, that remains permanent. Now it's like this. Okay? Indians are this way, Westerners are that way, Europeans are that way, Chinese are in this way. So everyone are different. Now, in that way of difference, if you see, then the region-based differences, color-based differences come. Then we can have all types of discriminations and what do you say, biasnesses, creating chaos as a human. But if you take the standpoint that whoever they may be, they are the Negroes of South Africa, or the whitish fellows of the Russia, or the tallest fellow of the Russia, or the pygmies of the Japan, any one of them, but are they all not one human beings? If you take human being as one race, from that standpoint, if you see, will the countries and continents and the states or anything on any front, will they fight? Will not be the hunger of the Hungarian is my hunger. Will not be the Somalian, what do you say, the collapsing is my collapse. Will I not go out to give them whatever they need? Was not that the India did when the corona attacked the whole world? More than 170 countries we have sent the medical aid, food, everything. Because India's is universal outlook. We are all one human beings. That's why whenever the G70s come, G20s happen, G7s happen, the OPECs happen, or the BRICS happen, in every of the meeting, the India talks of humanity. It doesn't talk of the regions. That is what is seeing oneness. That is why the people in the world love India. Inside India, because of political gimmicks, some people hate them. But otherwise, heart in heart, oneness is the universal thing. And not that we don't do that, we do it. We do it. Like you fight with your brother and sister, but when it comes to the neighbors, you become one. You fight with neighbor, but when it's other gully fellow, you gully become one. But the other gully fellow becomes yours when you talk about the other, when you say the town. Then these town fellows will become one when they're at the district level. But this district, that district merge when they talk about a state. All the state together become Indians when they are in America. होता है कि नहीं? So that way, somewhere or the other, we are finding unity. Wherever we are finding oneness, there we are happy. Wherever there are differences, there is nothing but frustration, fightings, and misery. The Lord gave us dimag to discover oneness in spite of manyness. That is a glory. And manyness is required because हर चीज एक ही तरह होता है ना, तो फिर आपको ना चीजों को डिफरेंस करना नहीं आता. Like a common that Chinese joke, you know that all men are like same. This is said by a Chinese woman when she lost her husband in the crowd. I don't know whether you caught this joke or not. So the variety has the beauty of the world, variety has the glory of the Lord. But in that unity, variety, seeing the unity, seeing one principle is our genius. And and that oneness discovery is on many fronts. National oneness, all that hora. But the spiritual oneness, in which the living, non-living animals, human being, all of them are seen as one expression of one divine, it is ultimate. It is par excellence. There's nothing beyond that. गीता में वो कह रहे हमको, after becoming a yogi, by controlling your mana, use that mana to discover one common substratum behind everything, without which nothing remains, which alone is acting, posing like so many. That is what is the shloka. I know it is very heavy dose for you as youngsters, but सुनो, आज नहीं तो 20 साल का आपको इसका थोड़ा सोचने को मन लगेगा, सोचो. This is what is the essence of these two shlokas. Now only once I'll chant you for you, and literally I'll explain. But tomorrow when we come, all the four shlokas, 4 या 5 या 10 मिनट लेकर मैं बताता हूँ. Thereafter, in the 33-34, Arjuna asks a question or expresses his difficulty in seeing oneness everywhere. Then Bhagavan starts explaining what to do for that. A very, very sublime chapter, this chapter 6 Gita. So straight away I am taking verse number 31 and 32. Okay, what is that? Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Shashtodhyaya Atma Samyama Yoga Sri Bhagavan Vacha Ata Ekatrimshatitama Dvatrimshatitamo Shlokau. See, the shloka is Sarvabhuta Sthitam Yo Mam Bhajatyekatvamasthitah Sarvatha Vartamanopi Sayogi Mai Vartate Atmaupamyena Sarvatra Samam Pashyati Arjuna Sukham Va Yadi Va Dukkham Sayogi Paramo Matah. Clear? Now देखो, 50,000 रुपए कमाना एक बात है, बट किस लिए तुम यूज कर रहे हो उसको? इज इट नॉट? आईएएस ऑफिसर बनना अलग है, बट कर क्या रहे हो उससे? एमएलए एमपी बनना अलग है, बट उसके बाद को क्या कर रहे हो तुम? लॉट ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस यू हैव अर्नड, लाइक ए डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यूएफ, खा खा के बबेलों की तरह यू बिकम सो हेवी, बट व्हाट आर यू डूइंग विद दैट? That is why what you get is not important. With whatever you got, what are you doing, that is important. And always there are two options, doing bad or doing good. And with all the great things we possess, when we do bad things only, then we are immature fellows, in which we destroy ourselves and others. On the other hand, even little bit whatever we are given, whether it's money, power, wealth, energy, strength, friends, relatives, opportunities, who say if you can learn the art of doing good, then we are really mature. Understood? And why did I say this? Because by practicing what is said in 6th chapter, right from Shuchodeshe Pratishtapya, when you have developed the Atma Samyama, there's a control of mind. A controlled mind person again can be as terrible as a terrorist, as worst as a Rakshasa also, or as selfish as any human being, or as selfless as a evolved human being. More than that, all the yoga powers can be used for the spiritual oneness also. तो योगी बनना एक बात है, बनने के बाद उस योग शक्ति को किस लिए यूज करना अलग बात है. Like by following all the yoga sadhanas, yoga asanas, you become healthy. But what are you doing with your health? Same corruption, same troubling the world, same all this looting, plundering. It is better to have disease and die better than rather than becoming healthy to trouble the world. In the same way, yoga sthiti jab man ka ho jata hai na, means you have controlled your mind, you have quieted your mind, you have purified your mind. That controlled, calm, concentrated, purified mind can be used for outer successes, can be used to become terrorists. Like you see terrorists, the Naxalites, kitna controlled, calm, they're all yogis. That is why the police cannot catch them. But their yoga sthiti, they are misusing. Therefore, you can't call them as yogi, they are the Rakshasas only. Every yogi, when he misuses his yoga shaktis, is Rakshasa. Every yogi, when he uses his powers for the great achievements and service of the world, he is the expression of divine. Clear? Now here he says, please use your yoga shakti to discover your inner self. When you discover your inner self like the gold behind one ornament, Like behind every ornament, same gold is there. So too, you will see the same truth, same self, same reality, same Paramatma, same Bhagwan, same Atma, same Brahman. Word कुछ भी करो, एक ही है वो. उस दृष्टि से देखो जगत को. Then you will be relaxed. Your responses will be beautiful. People will be benefited and happy. You also will be taken care of by them. That is the meaning of these two shlokas. Only literal meaning I tell you. He says, Sarva Bhuta Sthitam Mam Yaha Bhajati Ekatvam Astitaha. So the one with his yoga sthiti, when he is able to discover the same Lord permeating in everyone, and as you worship the Lord, serve the Lord, express your respect, reverence to the Lord, so too same attitude of respect, reverence, worship, solitude, attitude is there towards everyone. Such person, Sarvatha Vartamanopi, whatever wherever he is there and whatever wherever he is doing, Sayogi Mai Vartate, he will never go away from my vision. I'll be always observing him, taking care of him, protecting him, nurturing him, nourishing him, empowering him, and finally I guide him towards me only. So therefore, see the Lord in everyone and worship the Lord. There's a beautiful sloka, no? Deho devalaya proktaha. Every body is temple only. Jivo deha sanatanaha. The individual himself is the sanatana deva in every body. Tejed ajnana nirmalyam. Drop the ignorance of seeing the people as somebody other than your divinity. Then, soham bhavena pujayeta. Just worship everyone as if you are worshipping the God only. Worshipping the God in the temple is only a beginning or training or a sample. After that, every being should be seen as a mobile temple, every person should be seen as a divine, and we should worship them. This is what is Hinduism. This is what is Sanatana Dharma. Can any of the other religions even can come up to the doorsteps of our Sanatana Dharma? Batao. So Bhagavan says here, Atma सर्वभूत स्थितं यह माम भजति एकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स्वयोगी वै वर्तते means what? The one who is seeing me in all and worshipping them as he is worshipping me, he will always be in my vision. He will be taken care and protected. That's why I said it's a little sublime subject. But what to do? I have to talk to you. I have spoken to you. The next one is what? In the same way, Atma upamyena. Atma means your own self. Upama means like. Atma opamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yaha Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, who sees himself in everyone. Sukham va yadi va dukkham. So his dukkha, sorry, others dukkha is his dukkha. His sukha is others dukkha. Therefore, he takes the dukkha from others, gives the sukha to others. So yogi paramo mataha. That yogi is the extremely achieved yogi. He is an extra large yogi. He is the greater than greatest yogi who is able to see others dukkha as his dukkha and removes that, and his sukha is in others and shares with others and feels happy in others' prosperity. This is called real yoga. Such a person is called real yogi. So this is how these two shlokas become a great, great spiritual visions. So just you have given you a touch of it as you grow in your study of scriptures, when your mind intellect also start becoming matured, freed from all your hesitations, disturbances, the tensions of settling career, etc. तब जाकर के सारे बातें आपके पल्ले जरूर पड़ेंगे. Because the Lord who brought you today, He will bring you also that time to the classes, and that time you will understand those things. Thank you. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम्. ओम श्री कृष्ण भगवानुवाच सर्वभूतस्थितं यो मां भजत्येकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स योगी मयि वर्तते आत्मौपम्येन सर्वत्र समं पश्यति अर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखं स योगी परमो मतः. So these are the two things we have seen a bird's eye view. In Hanuman Chalisa, we learned Juga Sahasra Jojana Paramanu Lilyota hi Madura Falajanu Prabhamutrika Meli Mukamahi Jaladi Alangi Gaye Achara Janahi. In our common sense thought today, we learned about Ramaji. Today Sri Ramanavami. So learn from Rama to live the life of Dharma, to live the life of values, to live the life of the Prema and Seva, to live the life of power and valor, to live the life of wisdom also. This is what is the Rama Janma. That's what our learning today. Thank you, friends. God bless you all. Live long, live healthy, live energetic, live with all your outer and inner successes, of course, by mastering Gita way of life. Thank you. Hmm.